Welcome to LSB Feaster's Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
I'm younger than you, 20 years old. But as a young guy, and I don't know, do you look down on people my age and younger?
No.
You know, they call us slackers, and we got tattoos. You know, it's hip. We got tattoos, and we got our bodies pierced, and we listen to this grunge out there, and they're sitting around. You know what? It's just, I think we're smart. I really do. Look, you got to go out and work. You can't. You got to try. We got to together try to make a difference. But they call us slackers and whatever, you know, all these other terms that to me sound very derogatory. But the fact is, people my age and my generation, it's like, why? We've heard the lies. We've seen the politicians, right? Exxon spills a bunch of oil and destroys a whole ecosystem. What's their motto? Put a tiger in your tank? Yeah, and some endangered otters and sea life, too. Right? And what do? They come out and they have some slick guy with a suit. Hey, we're going to clean it up. You know what? We love Alaska. Some PR guy. I have a degree in PR, folks. I have a degree in public relations. I was taught by one of the head guys from Toyota. I know how it works. Let me tell you what the school of thought is. The minute you goof, you build a park. The minute you goof, you give a bunch of money to charity. Yeah. That's the way it works. Yeah. These companies don't, you don't think these big businesses just do things. Have you seen the paper company on TV? We plant trees every day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just like a farmer plants wheat or a cattleman gets more cows.
Sure.
But what you do is you go in and you destroy everything. All the different kinds of trees. You destroy all the hardwoods that took 100 years to grow, and you plant a tree that's a weaker fiber that'll grow up in 20 years so you can cut it down again.
Yeah, just so they can cut it down again, exactly.
Every day at Georgia Pacific, we plant trees. Yeah, great. If I was in the lumber business, I'd be planting trees too. You know, and they play this soft music. I'm sorry. We've seen it. We've had our eyes opened. And as they continue to crack down on people like me, listen, as long as I can speak, I'm going to until I either get cancer of the lips and they fall off or I get fired. You know? But freedom of speech is a beautiful thing. And we have to fight for it. And when people say, you know, someone ought to shut this Farrakhan up, and these KKK guys, we ought to shut them up. I mean, they're both just as racist. No. Let everybody speak. Let everybody speak. That's what we need. And if someone's crazy and they're evil and they're wrong, let us hear them. Let us hear them. Let people make their own mind up.
That's right. You
don't surround their compound and destroy them. They didn't like what David Koresh said, and they killed him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But he was a moron, too.
It is true. We are being sold out by big business. How else can you explain NAFTA? Where, we just send everything to Mexico, where they have no human rights, where people can be abused and nobody cares. Shh, where they don't have unions. Look, I've been written up. I came in here one day, folks, and the room was dark. And I went and got some light bulbs and put them in. Yep. That's against union rules. I mean, unions are really stupid sometimes. But then, you know, when this big company I work for jerks me around, they're the ones that are there fighting for me. So it's a give-and-take situation. I wish we could get rid of some of the bad things about unions. And God knows, people in Chicago know more about unions than any other place on earth.
That's true.
And there are some problems. And people say, Mancow, why are you supporting Hoffa Hogan? Are you pro-union? You're damn right I'm pro-union. You're damn right. I mean, you don't find somebody for walking across at their business and plugging something in. You know, in some businesses, Irma, if you plug something in, you get in trouble. Mm-hmm. Because that's the union's job.
That's what happened to you. You put in a light bulb.
I put in a light bulb because the room was dark. I can't do my job in the dark.
It was dark.
And nobody would come in.
And no one's going to be here.
We don't get there till 8. Sorry. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Operate in the dark? That's crap, and I think everybody would admit to it. That is garbage. I moved a desk one day and plugged my phone back in. They wrote me up. A union grievance. That's crap.
Yeah.
But you know what? I still support unions. The little guy. You know what? It's great. Big business is great. We need big companies. We need it. We need to be able to get things made cheap so that we can buy products cheap. I support the economy. I support America being aggressive. But, folks, we continue to crap on these little guys. Man, they're the backbone of this country. Kevin, hello.
Hey, man, I love your show.
Hey, dude.
What I hate about America is the way that the Americans treat religion. I think they think it is more of a hobby than anything else.
What do you mean?
than to, like other countries, they go to church for God or something.
Mm-hmm. For God or something.
Yeah. And I think Americans, they just, it's more of a hobby for Americans than it is for anything else. They put their job, money before they put their religion. And I think that's what's wrong with America.
Well, I'm money before God. We've put money before everything, haven't we? We've put money before our families and everything. It's true, man. You read these stories all the time. Some guy just barely getting by, wins the lottery. What's the first thing he does? He gets where that old whore he's married to and gets a new young one. Yeah. And he forgets his kid, and the money's gone, and now what the hell am I going to do? And he's sitting alone, holding the bottle, and he's lonely. You got to spend your money on love, folks. You have to. That's what matters. That's what matters. Let me tell you, we are a brief flicker on this planet. You're going to be dead before you know it, and when you get some cash, you got to plan for the future, yes, but you got to take care of those around you. That's it, man. La Familia, right, Irma?
That's
Jim,
right.
Hello.
Yep. Hey, Mancow, love your show.
Jim, what's up?
I'm calling about that hating America thing.
Why do you hate America?
I don't hate America. I hate some of the stuff that they're doing. Excuse me. They here in Chicago, they banned some high schools banned some high top tennis shoes or something like that because they were gang colors. Well, isn't that kind of like slapping a Band-Aid on a problem, saying it's fixed?
Well, we do that a lot. What did President Clinton do? The murder rate went up, so what did he do? He got millions of dollars for midnight basketball. Well, there's the answer, right? That's what we do all the time, folks. That's what this country's great at. You get somebody on and some politician, and they do the Svengali, they do the spin doctor thing, and they give you some BS answer, right? Oh, well, I mean, look at everything that happened during the Reagan administration. And, everybody loves to bash the Reagan administration. I thought those were good years. After Carter destroyed this country economically, Reagan brought it back. Yeah, he put us a couple $1 trillion in debt, and now we're paying for it. But those were good years. Hell, MTV was coming up. People were wearing parachute pants, and they were happy. I like the Reagan years.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
So people, I'm not going to sit and bash Reagan, but I'll tell you something. That whole Nancy Reagan just say no drug thing, where we kissed away so many rules and so many laws and so many freedoms in the name of drugs. You got to be careful. It's like what happened in Aurora. We tried to fight it. We came close to beating it. Now, if they can hear your car radio or any noise 75 feet away, they take your car. Well, what about some guy standing in the park, standing on a soapbox, yelling about the government? Can you hear that 75 feet away? Is he going to jail? You see how this affects freedom of speech? We get so upset. We don't want gang violence. Kids can't wear their tennis shoes. What? Mike, hello. We lost the car phone.
Yeah.
It's true. We're covering gaping wounds in this country with Band-Aids. The guy had a great line. That's true. I mean, our innards are hanging, and we're here's you're stuck on Band-Aid. Band-Aid stuck on you. You get going now. Drive down along State Street and you tell me what the answer is. Is the answer more money? I think it is. I think we need to give more money out. We need more money. You know what? We're not paying enough taxes. Hell, did you see Dick Durbin on TV last night, folks? Dick Durbin. You see him on TV, the Democrat? It's tax day, and you know what? The rich got to pay more. Well, what? We continue to punish people for being a success. And what is this? This isn't Nottingham Woods, where we take from the rich and give to the poor. What happened? I mean, we are encouraging people to be losers. We are. Are you not better off in this world almost if you just don't care?
If you just don't care, you get
if
free.
You don't work,
you get free housing.
You get free everything.
Food, you get free everything.
And medical. And medical.
No taxes.
Hell, people are working, can't afford that insurance.
Happy as
hell. And
hell.
they get stuck with some HMO, and they end up into some guy they hate, but he's on the list. Tough.
Welfare, you get your
That's it.
cash
Hell, man.
Lord.
Or you know what? Hell, I'm better off. I'd like to just go rape a few women. You get in prison for a few years. You get to work out and hang out with your buddies.
3 square meals a day.
That's right. You get free cable. Free cable and working out and masturbating.
It probably won't shut off on you.
What?
It probably
That's
won't
right.
shut off on
It's
you.
probably better than Wedgwood Communications. What is being in jail, man? It's lifting weights, hanging out with your buddies, and masturbating.
And you can run a business from in there. Look
That's
at Larry
right.
Hoover.
Larry Hoover is recording rap records, folks. The hardworking American has to be rewarded, not penalized for doing good. Don't take more money. The government's taking enough from us. They're taking enough. You did it yesterday, folks. You paid your taxes yesterday. Look at all the money you're given. Is it getting better? What do you think? 591-4600. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I don't hate this country, but I want to know, what do you hate? What do you hate? 591-4600. The anatomy of hatred in America. You've got the Freeman. You've got Waco. You've got the anniversary of the Oklahoma bombing. Folks, more than ever before, there's a lot of people that are hating our government. What are they doing wrong? And now we have to choose between Dole and Clinton. Hell, we used to say the future's so bright we got to wear shades. It's time to take the glasses off. It's time to roll up our sleeves and get busy. What do we have to do? What do you hate about America? 591-4600.
WRCX, Chicago.